So you get the difference between that wire. Let these all close together. You don't get the strength in it. That's it. Takes a couple of minutes to put it up. They can't resist it. You got the limbs pointed straight at the ground, right at chest height. We got a little variation in the height for different size bucks. In a couple of years, if you stay at this will be a huge scrape. The reason people call them breeding scrapes a lot of times is because they get so big, and this will be the biggest scrape in the entire area with the most deer visiting it and the most amount of scent here also. So we had the two wires up. The top one's at 8.5 feet. The bottom one should be at 8. And then we've ran a dozen limbs straight down off of that, and you cut them off pencil size, basically right at chest height. So we put the limbs up there to begin with 2 zip ties, so it's fast. And then I like to come back with a wire and wire the bottom part, because they really start pulling on these hard and they'll yank them off of here. So it's a hardwood limb. We're doing this in a converging hub, that is where a lot of trails come together. We want to be across the trail, so where the deer have to come up underneath it, and they just can't resist but to leave a scrape here. So we want to do it on travel corridors to encourage bucks to make circles around the property, of course past our tree stand locations. So just a simple process on this bottom. Take your pliers and crank it down tight. Had the ground bare underneath it. In states where it's legal, we put mineral down there, and it's not here in Indiana, so we won't, obviously. But you keep that bare underneath it, and you'll have a scrape within a couple of years, a foot to 18 inches wide in the whole length of this.